Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
Well, I think that's going into the whole PG.
Yeah.
So, they really know that the money in wrestling is with parents and their children. When they were here, believe it or not, kids really liked Roman.
Yeah.
And the ladies.
And the ladies really like that.
Yeah, because my friend, yung wife niya, is a fan. Na yung friend ko from where I used to work, I was telling you, diba, hirap ako makahanap ng friends at work for in terms of wrestling. And then this guy, yung wife ko yung sa akin, kasi nanonood talaga siya. Favorite niya si Roman. Tapos nung dumating ito, what? Roman, boo! Y2J!
During the live event here, I got flagged by security for bringing in a GoPro.
Oh?
Yeah.
Really?
So, really. So, I guess they didn't like cameras talaga. But you're allowed to take videos with your phone. So, okay, fine. The only other person that got flagged down by security, at least in our segment, was this girl who didn't want to sit down in her chair during the entirety of the Jericho Roman segment. And that was the longest segment of the entire show.
Okay.
As in talagang, hi. The entire, it's like, security guards, American 6'3" security guards really had to, ma'am, take a seat, please sit down. And we really had to. So I guess he really has a pull on the whole.
Well, let's give him credit though, because he's a good-looking guy.
And to the point, if you want to build like, who do you want to look like a professional wrestler? Before it was Cena and Orton. He really fits more of the mold. Nah, he looks larger than life. He looks like a superhero without tights on.
Yeah.
Cena, laki talaga ng katawan.
A lot talaga, bro. And I mean, I was sitting behind the steps, so I practically saw everybody that.
Yeah, in the last podcast, he said Roman is huge.
He really was huge. As in, siguro his arms like 3/4 of my chest. And I'm not a thin guy. So, malaki talaga siya. So,
He just looks small pag tinabi siya dun sa iba pang bigger guys.
Since Roman, his deltoid is my head. So,
Whoa.
ganun siya kalaki. Malaki siya talaga. So, I really think that, I mean, I was talking to this person in the office. Oddly enough, she's a girl who's a wrestling fan. Sabi namin, we were a bit older and the main consensus was wrestling was your superhero movies before there were superhero movies. I mean, like when effects were crap. They looked most like the superheroes.
During the Star World era here in the Philippines, so my cousins, my brother, tatlo kami yung guys nanonood ng wrestling na one time, banned at home, you can't watch WWF, blah, blah, blah. Thank God, my Tito Bam, who, siyempre respectable ganyan, was a fan of wrestling. So when my mom and my titas knew that Tito Bam was watching, okay, since Bam watches, pwede na kayo
there's some legitimacy to it. Pero kasi diba, I mean like, kids now they dress up as Captain America and you can get the Chris Evans suit and the Tony Stark, Robert Downey suit anywhere.
Yeah.
Before, what?
But you can also get the John Cena attire.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, Divisoria.
Yeah, now, diba? Before, all the Captain America and the Iron Man stuff look like shit. Kasi it's just really too hard to produce and there wasn't a visual to it. So like, you get, before you get a yellow shirt and you get a red bandana, you're Hulk Hogan. Even if you don't have the balding head.
Yep.
So, shade on the balding head right now. Pero, di ba? I mean, if you get string, tie it around your arm, you're the Ultimate Warrior when you were a kid. So,
if you get
pink shades, you're Bret Hart.
You get pink shades, you're Bret Hart.
If you get a towel, you're Val Venus.
Yeah, if you get mirrors on your pants, you're Shawn Michaels. So, parang, it's... You get a black hat and you roll your eyes to the back of your head, you're the Undertaker. Easy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess there's more of a generational element to it siguro kasi these guys were larger than life for probably people our age. And now the kids like the guys who win. That's why they like John Cena, they get the push. Roman Reigns gets the push.
I don't get it. I see Cena as kids look up to it, but Roman, hindi ko talaga gets it.
I think yung enigma, the enigma factor plays into the entire Roman Reigns thing, because people love strong individuals, alpha males, exactly. In forums, this is a constant. Whenever I look at the comment section of anything with Roman Reigns in it, for some reason he's big in India.
Okay.
Like
Sort of
he's
looks-
really.
I mean, he has some
Yeah.
multicultural element to his looks din kasi.
Okay, please expound pa, no? Because Cena, iba-iba yung different colors. Fruity Pebbles, he goes granting Make-A-Wish, whatever. Pero Roman, wala talaga eh.
Ako,
Black vest, black pants.
from what I've seen, and I'm just gonna parallel it to the NBA to a certain extent. Winning translates regardless. I mean, if you get enough wins, people will everybody wants to win. So if you're an 8-year-old kid, you want the guy with his arm raised at the end of the match.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you want the guy to win. Plus, not to mention, yun na nga, he looks like a superhero. I mean, if you ask me, this is also Vince trying to get some rub of The Rock, who is the biggest person in entertainment today. So, diba, he's trying to replicate, be honest, Hogan, Rock, Cena, Roman, diba? They're really huge dudes that have larger than life personas to a certain extent, who they're booking to win, and the kids.
Roman kasi is #blessed eh.
Yeah, yun lang yung I think that's why he needs a character development thing. Because The Rock had the whole Rocky Maivia,
The Die Rocky Die chance.
the Die Rocky Die, the Nation of Domination.
Yeah, when he was new.
When he was blue with the streamers.
When he was all smiley.
Yeah, when he was Apollo Cruz.
Exactly.
So
Then he went down with an injury, I think.
Yeah.
Then when he returned, he was with the Nation of
Nation
Domination.
of Domination. Then
We are the nation.
yeah, he started getting cocky. He developed the Rock. Then when he started becoming cool, people started liking him.
Yeah.
Cena had a whole comical element to it when he was
Word life
rapper John Cena. Pero there was a funny element to it, and then you saw the change. That he suddenly became Captain America.
when he defeated JBL.
When he defeated JBL, started big show before that for the US title and the spinner belt.
20.
To then JBL really becoming the face.
This was 1 year, diba? He won US 20, he won World Championship 21.
Yeah, so parang if Roman actually gets that, people will start believing in the ish more. Kasi, he's a big guy na, kumbaga, he's aspirational naman siya.
Yeah.
Eh?
But I don't know, he's abrasive din sa interviews kasi.
Yeah.
Which is his pitfall.
Most of the popular ones, heel sila muna, no, before face.
Yeah.
Yung mga icons talaga.
Cena debuted as a heel.
No.
Oh, really?
Face. He was face to Kurt
Kurt Angle's heel. Ah, right.
Red trunks.
Yeah.
Ito ba yung ruthless aggression?
Yeah, Mr. Crazy roll-up guy. He won his first 3 matches via roll-ups. Randomly. Pero I think everybody has... You switch kasi along the way.
Yeah.
But Roman has been what? He's been around since what, 2010?
Yeah, and he's always been face, diba?
They were heel as Shield, pero heel is Roman. He's always been face.
Right.
So, unlike... To a certain
Well, tinry nilang parang yung I'm not a bad guy, I'm the guy.
Which sucked even more. Kasi nga, to Cyrus's point, he's abrasive during interviews. He's elusive during interviews. He's not really a good interview. So, if they don't make him, script him into trying to make becoming a good interview and just become really very elusive, very difficult, the enigma.
Yeah.
It mirrors more of who he actually is, and people, I guess, see the authenticity behind that as compared to, like, say Kevin Owens. People and the smart people like Kevin Owens because they see him as a off show. They show him as the loving father.
Yeah.
But he's a prize fighter. Supposedly he uses his that soft side of him to try to murder everybody because he needs to earn money.
Yeah.
So the story now becomes full. Buo yung kwento eh. So unlike Roman na parang, okay, he's entitled.
Yeah.
So we don't get why he's still getting the push.
Yeah.
As opposed to everybody who's cut their teeth nga in developmental and the independents.
People are switching it off because it's Roman now.
Yeah, I know. So I think we should edit that part out. But
So we're actually at 1 hour. This is officially the longest podcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speak, and all thanks to you guys.
So maybe one last now. What do we predict? We sort of know what's gonna happen at WrestleMania.
Well, I predicted it's gonna suck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping something saves it, and I hope it's not a legend spot. I hope they give some.
Parang hindi siya worth taking a leave for. Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
Parang half day nga lang siya. Parang gano'n. Yung fear of missing out lang. Tapos,
No.
Twitter is your friend.
diba?
No, I remember, yung gusto ko talagang panoorin nun was the mega fight of Cena and The Rock. I had to look for a streaming, wala pang Fox nun. So, but now, meh.
Hindi na nga, I think people appreciate something that's organic.
Pero imagine if you bought WrestleMania tickets a year ago. Oh, I'm going to WrestleMania Orlando. Biglang ngayon, shit.
You know what, oddly enough, I considered that. I really considered that. And I now regret that I didn't buy tickets for 31, San Francisco.
I haven't met anyone who has ever been to a WrestleMania.
Well,
Parang wala sa Facebook eh, or ano.
na mahirap siya eh. Kasi, oddly enough, it's not in the big cities that you have relatives in. Except the San Francisco one. That's why I even considered it.
Minnesota? Parang sino Pinoy doon?
Like, now, Orlando.
It's too far.
It's too far. There's no direct flight. So, parang, right now, I think if you're from the Philippines, you really have...
Pwede mong isabayin with Star Wars Celebration.
Oh.
Yeah. Parang you have to hope now for a California one or an East Coast, New York, New
Like
Jersey.
New York, Chicago.
Para it's worth the trip. But kaya nga, that's why I really regret not going to 31. Kasi it was San Francisco. There was
The Rollins.
a Rollins cash in.
Oh, yeah.
Sting first match.
DX.
The GXNWO thing.
Yeah. So parang 31 was kahit paano decent eh. I mean, it wasn't 30. 30 was the whole Daniel Bryan thing.
Could have been perfect, no? 30.
Yeah.
Had The Undertaker won.
Had The Undertaker won, there wouldn't have been anything na parang something said about
Something
30,
off.
about 30. Pero, I don't know. Pero, I think, I'm hoping for something na they just give somebody some
Okay. Last,
freedom.
my brother kasi, parang nagagalit siya. Itong guy yan, sa harap niya, yan, yung naka-red shirt. Parati siyang nasa shows. Like, he's like some rich guy who always watches wrestling. Wherever they go, andun
He's
siya.
there.
Sa gitna, by the camera. First, second, third row. Gitna. So how?
Maybe he's a plant.
Yeah.
In the pay-per-views and the live shows, he's there.
Maybe. I mean, if you compare it to the variety shows here, he's the floor director trying to start the chance. I mean, when...
Bigyan ng jacket.
No, yeah, I mean, he started the This Is Awesome even if it's not. Like, I remember, I was trying to... Sorry, last touch on Fastlane, but like, I was wondering when somebody would start it.
Meron ba?
Meron.
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 The Cesaro fight ba?
No.
Or was it the Gallagher?
The Gallagher Neville.
Gallagher.
The headbutt at the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah.
That was the first time. So, tayo na fourth match na to. Diba? So, I mean, I'm hoping, similar to last year, that NXT just blows WrestleMania
Out of the water.
I mean, yeah, Saturday's sets a really, really high bar to a point that somebody on the WrestleMania card will be forced to do something.
Yeah.
Like, last year, Zayn Nakamura,
Ganda, oh.
ganda.
Oh,
sobra.
yeah.
American Alpha, The Revival, ganda. The women's match was Bailey Asuka, okay naman yun. And then, world title was, ano ba, Joe Balor, I think.
Was it?
I think so.
Joe Balor. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Balor. So parang, kahit paano, you saw that, like, during the ladder match, it was an Intercontinental title ladder match. I mean, Ryder, tapos like, Owens and Zayn did the half suplex on the ladder spot na parang, yun talaga yung parang, oh shit, inamatay doon.
Back to back si Zayn nun.
Back to back on the ladder. So parang kahit paano, there was some effort. And then nga, after 6 hours and you end with Triple H reigns, parang, well, in this case, it's going to be Goldberg Lesnar the way it looks. Pero
10 seconds lang daw.
Oh,
Or
God.
they're gonna beat the Sheamus and
Daniel
Daniel Bryan. Boo!
Oh,
yeah,
God.
pero that was if you look at the whole Daniel Bryan career retrospective, they made that as a leveraging point to the video package. Maganda yung pagkagawa. But I'm just hoping that the people that actually have the capability to really steal a show are given some time and they're not forced to do quick stuff just because probably The Rock will show up and not overstretch his segment.
Well, let's hope may magandang pop.
Yeah, I think the pops will be there. I think it needs a match that will really show na there was something worth it. Kasi like last year, they were claiming that the women's triple threat match was super lupit, ganyan.
Yeah.
But if you compare it to
NXT.
Sasha Bailey,
NXT.
Brooklyn the first time, wala, layo. So, I hope that they give people some space to breathe. Like, Triple H and Rollins will probably be given some space. I'm hoping Jericho Owens gets some space.
Baka filler nila Jinder Mahal versus
Oh, God.
Rusev.
But Rusev is out. He's gone. He's not going to be in WrestleMania.
Because
Injury?
I don't know. But it's declared that he won't be here for about 30 to 60 days. So, at least... I think WWE now just has to make choices.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, they've gone through the entire route of pilfering all of the independence of the top talent. Okay. So, now that everybody's there, they just have to make choices na parang, eto muna, isa-isa lang. Not everybody all at the same time and just, sige, para lahat nandun. Kasi like, I mean, if you look at the poster pa lang, ang dami nang nandun. And unlike if it were us watching What Culture nga, they went through the whole WrestleMania 10 to 15 na what's been nice about these things. It was clear the poster was Austin Bret Hart. It was clear that it was Austin Shawn Michaels. It was Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. Clear. There was a clear
Hindi.
sino ba talaga yung headline.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know how to split the podcast because that's an hour 22.
Yeah.
I'll
Wow.
cut the 15 minutes in a row and then just in case you want to listen to it.
And then we cut the 20-minute Roman segment. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Balma and Cyrus, thanks a lot for joining, and I
Oh,
guess we'll
thank you
see
for
each
inviting
other WrestleMania.
Yeah. Actually, there's a question from one of my friends na parang, do you want to actually attend a viewing party?
No, I'm throwing a viewing party and I'm inviting you. Cyrus is going. In the house.
Oh.
Okay, sige.
Let's do it.
Half day leave. yung papasok ka pa after kasi you really don't need to digest that much anyway.
Or pwede, ay, minakain ako sa sirahin chan ko. So, take a leave.
Yeah.
Hindi naman magagalit yung mga taga-fort.
Hindi naman siguro. Hindi naman.
Alright, guys. So, see you guys in WrestleMania. This has been Talking Smack. No, just joking.
Dude, wala tayong Renee Young. Hindi tayo ganun maganda.
Sino ba yung girls na nanonood ng wrestling? Yun lang.
Let's find some. I mean, if
I know someone actually.
yeah, I mean, if there's anybody out there online that wants to hit us up, we actually want a female perspective on.
May asawa na pala si Miguel Balmaceda, by the way.
Yeah, so this is really a how you understand and how girls look at wrestling. It's supposed to be violent.
But we
careful.
can't talk about Roman.
Hindi.
And to wrap up the invitation for the woman or the girl who's interested, who might be interested, in anyone who's listening, if you think you're that person, well, you're hired.
Bye, guys.